I can tell you personally, the last thing I would give up after the shoes, and no, I don't have those expensive Blanco shoes, or whatever they call them, but I'd give up everything I own before I would give up my contact lenses, because my sight is such an important thing. I got my contacts when I was in the 8th grade, and I could finally see individual leaves on trees. I'm sure many of you feel similarly. And yet, of course, our eyesight does tend to deprecate as we get older. The greatest fear that many of us have is the fear of macular degeneration. That said, we do have medications and injections for that now. And your eye doctor can look carefully into your eyes and check to see what the pressure is, and that should be monitored at least every other year by an ophthalmologist, not an optometrist, but you need to see an MD, an ophthalmologist, at least every other year to evaluate the pressure in your eye. For those diabetics, you should be seen every year to make sure that those blood vessels are not on the verge of causing a bleed, or that you haven't had a bleed, because those complications can really impair your vision. What can you do on a daily basis? Well, the sun is not always your best friend when it comes to eyes. Please do protect yourself from the sun. Don't look directly at the sun. Wear sunglasses. And there are special vitamins, specifically vitamins with lutein in them. And then there is some evidence that fish oils help. The evidence is not really clear, but on the other hand, there is no harm. I myself take a vitamin for eye health. I figure, what the heck? If it helps 1 out of 100 people, 1 out of 1,000 people, that's not bad. It's inexpensive, and there's no downside. So a multivitamin, most of your multivitamins would probably be sufficient. And remember, you can get fish oils just by eating good fishes, salmon and fatty fishes being where you would find the most prolific amount of fish oils. So you don't have to take pills, you can just eat well. But all those things will help to maintain good eye health. And I think you just need to get checked. I think that we forget oftentimes our dentists and our ophthalmologists, and yet those two very important, taste, ability to chew, and quite frankly the risk that our teeth have for heart disease, and then our eyes and the ability for us to navigate, very, very important. And as we get older, they are probably two of the most important exams you could have, and I would suggest that you have them yearly.